Hey everybody, welcome to Urban Rush. It is Tuesday, August the 2nd, 2011. We have a great show coming up for you today. I'm Fiona Forbes.
And I'm Michael Eckford. Yes, August has dawned. Oh,
it has, and it actually
lovely.
was a long weekend, which was sunny the entire time.
Was
Pretty
it
much.
down here? Well, I was...
Down here.
Well,
oh, down here? Where you peasants were on the weekend?
I don't mean it like that. I mean,
Listen,
I was a little
you have
farther
been
north,
tapped out all
hanging out
morning.
with the savages, and it rained on Saturday, like a big storm.
Did it rain?
On Saturday, where I was...
I don't know.
You know, where my people are.
Really? Well, where us plebes were.
Yeah, it was sunny all
sunny.
weekend. Well, nice, because I told everyone that August was going to be beautiful. And thanks to me, it is. Let's have a look outside.
Well, it's cleared up. I was ranting this morning because what I've discovered with my friends anyway, if you arrange with a group of people...
Are you cloud bursting?
I'm cloud bursting right now. I don't know what that means. Am I?
It's where you look at the clouds.
No. What I've discovered is if you arrange with a group of friends to go do the grouse grind, systematically on the day that's supposed to happen, I've been reading the excuses I've been getting all morning.
It's amazing.
They're dropping like flies. Like, first of all, it's like, yeah, let's go do it. Woo.
Nobody wants to do the grouse grind on a hot day, though.
It's not hot.
Well, it's hot-ish.
It's not hot. You don't have to come.
No. I have a bad knee, and
There's
it's hot.
still snow on grouse. How hot could it be, people? But it's been really funny. I have a meeting. Oh my God, I forgot it was Tuesday. Oh my God, it's hot out. And when my friend with Danielle said that it was hot out, I'm like, dude, this morning it was really cloudy and windy.
Yeah. It was
I'm
like 16, 17 degrees.
On what planet is it hot out?
On her planet.
But I'll let you know how it goes because I still have 2 friends that are still in. There originally was 6.
I want to see pictures tomorrow.
I know.
That you went and you ground. You did the grind.
And I'm not a competitive person when it comes to stuff like that. I'm only competitive with myself. If I make it to the top without dying, I'm totally pleased. Right?
You deserve it. I have never...
I deserve it? Wow.
Yeah, if you get to the top. I've never done the grouse grind, ever.
Oh, it would be easy for you.
Well, I don't really want to do it. It's just not...
Well, you know, that's the thing.
I've never looked at a mountain and gone, hey, I got to make it to the top of that.
One of my friends goes, wow, it's such an ugly hike. It's not supposed to be pretty. It's a dirt Stairmaster.
Yeah.
It is really, you look at the ground the whole time, but it's about getting to the top.
There is a beautiful view when you get up there.
It's
and
gorgeous.
there's beer at the top, which is a good motivation
My friends don't even care about that.
For some people. How was your weekend, Tiger? Your long, sunny weekend.
It was long and sunny, as you can tell by the sunburn that I've tried to cover up today. I was an idiot and didn't wear sunscreen yesterday.
Sunburn? Where? You don't have a sunburn, Fiona.
On my nose.
I haven't noticed any sunburn.
Mike, we and the peasants here, who
Yes.
are not up on higher elevations like yourself, Michael Houston Eckford III. Well, I was out on my friend's boat yesterday, and
So you trash talk me. Oh, I was very good with you. So I was out on my boat the other day.
It was intentional.
Okay,
It's called sarcasm.
Yeah, okay, sarcasm.
Anywho, I was out on my friend's boat yesterday, and here's a few pictures, because when you're out on a boat, you take pretty pictures of boats, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And look,
That is beautiful.
I'm also losing my voice.
There's something so human about being out on the
Oh my gosh,
water.
and it got really choppy for a little while there. It was actually kind of scary. I was with one of our producers, Lisa, and she and I were in the back of the boat. I couldn't look.
Yeah.
I don't get scared on boats, you know me. I was actually kind of scared.
My mom's like that on boats. She's fine on big boats, like stuff like, but small boats, she doesn't want to see.
Well, it was one of
she
those
doesn't want to do
things where it was
anything.
just a current that came up. But anyway, let's look at the rest of the photos, because we had a little bit of an adventure. Guess what that is?
McBarge!
Yes, guess where we were. I shouldn't say where it is, because here's the thing.
No, doesn't everyone know this is up the inlet?
Shh.
No, but doesn't
No, because
everybody know
people
that?
keep asking me. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
Look at all the tags on there. Even the bad kids know where it is.
It's graffitied, and the funniest thing is, if you kind of look to the right there, you can see there's people kind of on it, because people were like catching crabs there, and it's not really, the water is kind of mingy.
Yeah.
Anywho, it is McBarge from Expo 86. It used to be McDonald's, and yeah, it is up Indian Arm, and I have another photo.
I still think that would have been the best nightclub of all time.
Well, that's what I was telling my friends. I was like, why didn't somebody do? I don't understand why it's there, why it just got kind of parked. And I know you don't park boats, but it's a barge. Do you park a barge? Do you moor it? I don't know. It's just
Parking
there.
a barge sounds like a euphemism.
Just listen.
I just parked a barge.
Anywho, you. It is there, and it's just been left to rot, and it's literally 25 years since Expo, and it's been sitting there, and you'd think 25 years of being tagged with graffiti, a lot of the windows are broken, you'd think it would just be...
It would just...
trashed inside. You know, it...
Did you go inside?
Well, I wouldn't, right, that's why I wasn't saying where it was. Let's look at the pictures. I'm not saying that I went inside or that any of my friends went inside.
But your camera fell inside.
No, I'm actually not inside. I'm on the boat because I was wearing, there's glass everywhere. But the thing is, it's still a McDonald's.
McDonald's
like,
looks
the interior is still there. Let's look at the next picture. There's still those banquettes.
Homeless problem solved, Gregor Robertson.
No. And last but not least, my friend found this. The weird thing about this is, you know when you drop a McDonald's French fry in your car and you find it 2 years later and it's not molded? Well, everything inside McBarge, despite the fact that the windows are broken, it's out at sea basically, everything is perfectly preserved. Why is that paper not yellowed or anything? It was just like, may I take your order? But look at the skyline of Vancouver from '86. Isn't that amazing?
That's so cool. Is Eddie Murphy still funny in there? Is that, would that be part of the magic?
He's coming to America.
Could you put him in there and he would still be great?
But that was our little boating adventure yesterday.
Well, that's fun.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, your weekend was way better than mine.
Oh, sorry, Michael. What was your weekend like?
What I did is I sat on the weekend and I just stared at stuff.
You sat on the weekend?
I did. This is
Did you park a McBarge on it?
I parked my barge on this deck all weekend and I just sat there.
You did what?
And I stared. I parked my barge.
You parked a barge on a deck?
And I just sat there.
Happy Pride.
Did I interrupt your weekend
Yes,
story?
and it took me 20 minutes instead of 2. I bored myself to death trying to finish that story.
What I did is I added to yours. You're just taking away from mine.
Is Eddie Murphy funny on that deck?
Bro Jake on Rock 101.
Is he coming to America on that deck?
Bro Jake on Rock 101.
Does he have some ice cream on that deck?
Said, when you go away to a beautiful isolated place like this was, and this view, then you come back to the city and you have to, he calls it re-a-holing. Like everybody comes back and all of a sudden you've depleted your ability to deal with people being kind of interrupterers. Huh. Mm-hmm.
Hello, Pops. The kettle cold and his name is Michael Houston,
I think so. Anyway,
Edward III.
Lovely weekend, and it's nice to be back in the city. We're working for 4 days, so that'll be fun. But the big thing that happened last night, came back to the city, no TV all weekend, no anything, no
TV,
media.
So Michael Ackford all morning was like, did you see The Bachelor? Did you watch it?
This is what I did.
I didn't because it was 4 hours long, so I fast forwarded to the end because I wanted to see if she was smart enough to pick the dude who fell in love with her at first sight. But no, Michael didn't want to talk about that. You've been ranting about Christopher Harrison's wedding ring. Well,
it's Chris Harrison, who's married, and he had one of the most unusual male wedding rings I had ever seen before. And I don't know, it looks like Spider-Man or something.
To him.
No, I'm sure it has something symbolic to it, but I would love to know the story behind it.
Maybe he likes pretzels.
Yeah, I mean, is it Celtic? Is it a Celtic knot? Is that a diamond in the middle?
You know what? I think you can ask him.
No, I don't
Twitter
know, because I tried to Google.
Oh, you want to keep the mystery.
Not that I was that interested.
You want to keep the mystery with Chris Harrison.
But I Googled it a little bit to see whether there was, whether he had ever talked about it, and nothing. But it's interesting. It's a neat story, I thought.
We can all be happy that The Bachelorette had a happy ending.
She ended
the
up
lucky
with,
guy,
for people that watch, JP.
Anywho, we have to check out what's happening with Elise at Rock 101. Here she is.
Hey guys, well the gang's all back together on the Bro Jake Show, and to celebrate, we're ready to treat our listeners. We've got Roger Daltrey tickets. He's going to be in town October 27th. Robin LaRose has tickets for Santana, who's here August 27th. And then Dean and Hatch have 5440 tickets, who are in town October the 8th. Head over to rock101.com for more shows and more ways to win.
You have those pants, don't you?
What's that? Those pants? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I wear at the weekends. Fun. All right, let's park this barge. We're going to take a break. When we come back next,
it's parked.
Physicist Dr. Jamie Matthews joins us to talk about astrophysics.